Hi everyone, today we are going to see the magnet comparator coding using verilog. So you all know what is mean by a magnet comparator. You're going to see the comparison, right? Either you can have the output as a greater than b or a less than b or a equal to b, right? So I've taken two input as a and b. So we are going to compare a and b. You can compare any number of bits based on the program how you are going to write, right? So I'm going to write the program for 4-bit, right? It's a 4-bit comparator. So as usual, you all know how to write a program. You should start with module. I've given a name as magnetic comparator. I've taken a two inputs a comma b. Your output should be a equal to b or a greater than b or a less than b, right? So you have to start with input. So I'm writing 4-bit. So 3:0 a comma b. Next, your output. So I'm writing a program under the behavioral model. So you should represent output register equal to comma greater comma less than, right? Semicolon. Next, you're going to write always. So whenever you're writing a program under the behavioral model, you should write always at your inputs a comma b. Next, you should start with begin. Next, you're going to use your if statement. So I'm writing a program using if statement. So first one is if a is equal to b. If both are equal, and how you are going to represent your equal should be 1. So how many bits I have taken? I have taken 4 bits. So I am represented binary. My output should be 1. Next, greater 4-bit binary. My output should be 0. Less than 4-bit binary. Output is 0. Right? Again, end. Right? So whenever you are using a if statement, you should use your begin and end for each statement. Right? So we have started always this a comma b begin, and again after your if statement you should have your begin, then write the statement. I have completed the statement, so I have ended. Again I have to go with your else if a greater than b. Again begin your statement. Now you should write a is greater than b. That means greater should be equivalent to 1. The remaining should be equivalent to 0. Again e equal to 4-bit binary, output is 0. Again g is equal to 4-bit binary, output is 1. Less than 4-bit binary, output is 0. So now end your statement. Again I have completed if statement, else if I have completed, and final is your else. Else means we have completed two statements. The final one is going to be your a less than b. Again begin your statement. If e is equal to 4 dash binary of 0, g is equal to 4 dash binary of 0, and your le equal to 4 dash binary of 1, and your end this for this begin, and final end for above begin and end module. So whenever you are writing the program for any logics, you have to start with module, give the name, and input and output. Here I have taken a vector, so I have taken a 4 bits. So vector representation as 3:0. Your input is a comma b, and your 3 outputs e, g, and l. So I have started with if statement. First one is a equal to b, second is a greater than b, and final one is your a less than b. So this is the code for your magnetic comparator for 4-bit, right? Thank you.